Hello everybody, and I'm really happy to introduce to you Eleonor Picciotto, with whom we're going to start to collaborate a bit more actively, because she has an expert eye on the world of jewelry, and obviously we're going to talk about jewelry timepieces together. So get accustomed of seeing her more often on the Watches TV, and get accustomed also to maybe a strange little voice that she has today, but this is only for today, isn't it, Eleonor?
Thank you, Baselworld, for that.
Okay, so the two reports that we're going to produce today with this Baselworld 2018 edition. And the first one, we're going to focus on high-end, high jewelry timepieces. So please give me your selection of most interesting, astonishing pieces that you saw here.
It's been actually really hard to find which are the one that we really wanted to talk about, but we've shortcut about 5 pieces, starting with the high jewelry Serpanti from Bulgaria, which is an astounding piece of jewelry set with turquoise, diamonds, and set on rose gold that can entwine around the wrist, as most Serpanti watches, with a secret watch on the head of the snake. So well thought and so well constructed that once you have it on your wrist, you don't actually feel it, which is very nice. The way the turquoise is actually set next to the brilliant cut diamonds makes such a rendering between the opacity of the turquoise next to the brilliance of the diamonds.
All right, number 2.
Number 2, I must say that the high jewelry secret watch from Graf, which doesn't really have one specific name, but is one of their latest release, is set with over 35.7 carats of diamonds, all in which you can find Marquise cut diamonds, opal diamonds, brilliant cut, emerald cut. When you open just the little side on the dial, you can read the time, and then when you close it up, it's just a regular diamond bracelet with the kind of substantial width on the wrist, which makes it a high jewelry piece and a bracelet at the same time.
All right, nice. Number 3.
Number three, I'm going to say that the chronograph Air Fusion from Hublot is amazing, not because of its case, but on the gem set that has been done on the actual work, the dial, the bezel, and the entire case. You can find over 308 diamonds that have been hand cut one by one for a weight of about 16.20 carats of diamond, as if you could see a rolling wheel moving on your dial, on your actual wrist, and it's a flabbergasting effect.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. Number 4?
Number 4 is, with no argue, the De Grisogono Luna Diamante high jewelry timepiece, where you can find on the bracelet about 6 emerald cut diamonds that have been set 3 on one side, 3 on the other, for a weight of between 5 to 10 carats each, which comes down to a total of about 50 carats all around the case, with some sort of like secret emerald paved inside the bracelet. You have obviously snow set diamond, the dial on the bezel. It's a wow piece of jewelry. There's nothing else I can say about it.
So last wow piece, please.
The last wow piece is Jacob. It's actually a tourbillon, which is probably, out of all the high jewelry timepieces we've been showing and seeing during the fair, has a big complication, which is the tourbillon that you can see at 6 o'clock on the dial. You have about 35 carats of pink sapphire, pink, slightly purplish. It's called the Harlequin sapphire, kind of a mystery piece of jewelry, and it's invisibly set. So all you can see are the facets of those sapphires that are mixed with different colors. I want to say that if I were to pick one of those 5s, I would have no idea which one to pick.
I can imagine. Well, after this firework of high-end jewels, firework of stones, high-end jewelry, or jewelry timepieces, I don't know exactly how to explain all this, but yeah, this is kind of a crazy world, another facet of watchmaking, showing another also a facet of craftsmanship.
It's been actually even more interesting combining the jewelry work to the timepiece work, because what amazes most people when you see stones is how big they are. But when you integrate that to the whole craftsmanship of how it's been integrated on the wrist to a specific diameter or a specific width, makes it even more impressive.
All right. Thank you very much, Eleanor, and see you real soon.